In today's video, we're going to walk through how to turn your Gmail inbox into a team help desk using Hiver. What's up, you guys? My name's Ashley, and by the end of this video, you'll understand how Hiver works, what problems it actually solves, and how teams are using it to manage shared emails without losing track of conversations. If you've ever dealt with a shared inbox that feels messy, emails getting missed, or teammates replying twice to the same message, this video is going to help you see a clearer way to handle email collaboration directly inside Gmail. We're going to go through what Hiver is, its core features, how the setup works, and who it makes sense for. Let's get into it. So let's start off with the basics. What exactly is Hiver? So Hiver is a help desk and shared inbox tool that works directly inside Gmail. So instead of asking your team to learn a brand new system or log into a separate support platform, Hiver turns your existing Gmail inbox into a collaborative workspace. The main idea behind Hiver is very simple. Teams already live in Gmail. Hiver adds structure on top of that inbox so emails don't get lost, ignored, or duplicated. It allows multiple people to manage shared email addresses like support at or sales at or info at without forwarding messages back and forth or guessing who's responsible for replying. With Hiver, emails can be assigned to specific team members, tracked with statuses, discussed internally using private notes, and automated using simple rules. It also includes reporting tools so you can see response times and workloads, which is really useful once your inbox volume grows. For teams that rely heavily on email and already use Google Workspace, Hiver is designed to feel like an extension of Gmail rather than a separate system you have to learn from scratch. Now let's dive in a little bit more depth into the key features. So one of Hiver's main features is shared inbox management. This allows team members to access and respond to the same inbox without confusion. So everyone sees who an email is assigned to, what stage it's in, and whether it's already been handled. Email assignment is another core feature. So instead of emails sitting unclaimed in a shared inbox, messages can be assigned to a specific person. This creates clear ownership and prevents situations where emails go unanswered because everyone assumed someone else would reply. Internal notes allow team members to communicate privately inside an email thread. These notes are not visible to customers, which just makes it easier to share context, ask questions internally, or explain why a response is delayed without cluttering the actual conversation. Hiver also includes workflow automation, so this allows you to automatically assign emails, apply labels, or trigger actions based on simple conditions like keywords or sender type. Automation helps reduce manual sorting and keeps inboxes organized as volume increases. Analytics and reporting also gives visibility into how your team is handling email. You can see response time, open conversations, and workload distribution. This is helpful for identifying bottlenecks or understanding when inbox volume is increasing. Hiver also supports multiple communication channels, allowing teams to bring conversations from chat and other sources into one place. This helps teams avoid jumping between tools when managing customer communication. Okay, now let's talk about how to actually get this set up. If you don't already have a Hiver account, we do have a link down in the description below. So like I said, Hiver is designed to layer directly on top of Gmail, so you're not migrating emails or changing how your team already works. You're simply adding structure to the inboxes you already use. So the first step is connecting Hiver to your Google Workspace account. Once you install Hiver, it appears inside Gmail as an added panel. This is important because everything happens inside Gmail. There's no separate dashboard you have to log into every day. And then after installation, you'll be prompted to choose or create shared inboxes. So these are usually addresses like support@yourdomain.com or help@yourdomain.com. Once a shared inbox is created, you can invite team members and decide who has access. This ensures only the right people see and manage each inbox. Now, when a new email arrives in the shared inbox, it doesn't just sit there waiting for someone to guess who should reply. You can click into the email and assign it to a specific teammate. That way, everyone knows who owns that conversation. And this is one of the biggest ways Hiver prevents duplicate replies and missed emails. Statuses are the next piece to set up. So emails can be marked as open, pending, or closed. This is going to give your team a clear way to see what still needs attention and what is already resolved without scrolling through long inbox lists. Internal notes are another key part of the workflow. So inside any email thread, team members can leave private notes that are not visible to the customer. You can add a note explaining context, asking a question, or flagging something for later. Again, this just keeps internal communication tied directly to the email instead of scattered across chat chat tools. Now let's talk about the basic automation rules. So these rules can help reduce manual work. For example, you can automatically assign emails based on keywords, sender type, or inbox, or which inbox they arrive in. So you can create a simple rule assigning all billing related emails to one person or labeling urgent messages automatically. The goal here is not complexity, but consistency. Canned responses are also worth noting. So these allow you to save common replies and insert them into emails with just a few clicks. This is really helpful for support teams that answer similar questions repeatedly while still allowing that personalization. And lastly, you can go ahead and take a look at the analytics and reporting. So inside Hiver, you can view response times, open conversations, and how work is distributed across the team. This is going to help managers spot delays, workload imbalances, or growing inbox volume before it becomes a problem. Once everything is set up, the day-to-day workflow stays simple. Team members open Gmail like normal, but now they can see assignments, statuses, notes, and shared inbox activity clearly. That's what makes Hiver feel less like a help desk tool and more like an organized version of the inbox your team already uses. Okay, now that you understand exactly how Hiver works, let's talk about some pros and cons so you can decide if it's a good fit for you. So one of the biggest advantages of Hiver is that it works inside Gmail. Teams don't have to learn an entirely new system, which lowers the learning curve and makes adoption so much easier. For teams already using Google Workspace, this integration feels really natural. Hiver also improves accountability. Assignments and statuses make it clear who is responsible for each conversation, which is going to help prevent emails from slipping through the cracks. Internal notes also improve collaboration without cluttering customer communication. Automation and analytics become more valuable as inbox volume grows. They help teams stay organized and proactive instead of constantly reacting to incoming emails. Now, on the downside, Hiver is limited to Google Workspace users. Teams using Outlook or other platforms won't be able to use it. Some users may also find that adding extra panels and labels makes Gmail feel busier than they're used to. Pricing also can be a consideration for smaller teams. While the core functions are useful, advanced automation and analytics are typically part of higher tier plans. Like most teams' tools though, Hiver works best when everyone uses it consistently, which may require some initial adjustment. Okay, now let's talk about the different plans and pricing options of Hiver. Again, if you want to use our exclusive link below, you can click there, you can click start free trial, or you can go ahead and come up here and see all the pricing. Okay, so they've got annual and monthly plans. I'm gonna go over the annual plans because that's how you can save up to 20% and get the best price possible. So they do have a free plan. With this plan, it includes ticketing and support channels, integrations like Slack, and then support. Then we've got the growth plan, which is $25 per users per month. With this, you get everything in the free plan, but you get the AI component. So AI Compose, AI Summarizer. You also get things like ticketing and support channels, an internal knowledge base, linked conversations, workflows, approvals, automatic assignment, analytics for conversations, and then basic integrations. Then we've got the Pro plan, which is $65 per users per month. Again, the AI is included. You get AI agents and AI Copilot. Then you get everything in the growth plan, but you also get ticketing and support channels like voice, WhatsApp, and portal, SLA and business hours, and more. You also get more workflow features like load balanced assignment and SLA-based workflows. You also, again, get more analytic features like reports on users, tags, and SLA, and then custom reports. Then you can integrate with more premium sites like Salesforce and Zapier and more. Then we've got the Elite plan, which is $105 per users per month. You get everything in the Pro plan, but you get some AI QA, and then AI Insights is coming soon. But again, you get more workflow features, you get more security and compliance features, and more support features. So some of the workflow features are skill-based routing, individual to shared inbox rules, and then with security and compliance, you get custom roles, HIPAA compliance, and then more. Now make sure you choose a plan that best fits your needs. So you can start off with the free plan, or you can start with the free trial of any of the other plans that you think you'll need. Now let's go ahead and touch on some bonus tips. So first off, start with one shared inbox before expanding. This makes it easier to set clear expectations and avoid overcomplicating the setup early on. Once the workflow feels natural, adding more inboxes becomes much easier. Next is to agree on clear rules for ownership. Decide how quickly emails should be assigned, when reassignment is appropriate, and when conversations can be closed. This keeps everyone aligned and reduces confusion. Next is to keep internal notes concise. Short, clear notes are easier for teammates to scan and understand, especially when someone steps in to help mid-conversation. Next is to review analytics regularly. regularly. Even a quick weekly check can reveal patterns like peak inbox times or uneven workloads that aren't obvious day to day. Avoid adding too many automation rules at once. Again, start simple and layer in the complexity only when the team is comfortable with the workflow. Revisit canned responses occasionally. As your business changes, so should your messaging. Updating templates keeps communication consistent and relevant. And lastly, make sure everyone knows where Hiver lives inside Gmail. A short walkthrough can prevent frustration and speed up adoption, especially for less technical team members. Now, is Hiver for you? So Hiver makes sense for teams that rely heavily on shared email inboxes and already use Google Workspace. It works really well for customer support, sales teams, and internal help desks that want better organization without leaving Gmail. Because everything lives inside the inbox your team already uses, it's so much easier to adopt and stick with long term. If your team handles a high volume of emails and struggles with missed messages, slow responses, or unclear ownership, Hiver can provide structure and visibility. Assignments, status labels, and internal notes are going to help everyone stay aligned, which becomes more important as more people touch the same inbox. This is especially helpful once email volume increases and manual tracking stops working. For very small teams or solo users, a full help desk may feel unnecessary though. If one person handles all emails and volume is low, simpler shared inbox setups may be enough for now. The decision really comes down to inbox volume, team size, and how important clear accountability and response tracking are for your workflow today and as you grow. I know managing shared emails can get messy really fast, especially as your team grows and inbox volumes increase. But having a system that adds structure without forcing you to leave Gmail can make such a noticeable difference in how your team works together. If you want to go ahead and check out Hiver for yourself, don't forget to use our exclusive link down in the description below. I do want to mention that these are affiliate links, which means we may earn a small commission at no extra cost to you. So if you do choose to use our links, we just want to thank you so much in advance for supporting our channel. It really helps us to continue to create free content just like this. This channel is dedicated to helping you master software tools with clear beginner-friendly guidance so you can work smarter without the overwhelm. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our YouTube channel if you aren't already, and of course leave any comments or questions below. We'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.